Greetings, YouTube. Anglerre the Mighty here again with another look at a book from my collection. Today we have Legends of Anglerre, a fantasy supplement for Starblazer Adventures. Starblazer Adventures is the rock and roll space opera role-playing game. This is the fantasy supplement. It uses the same fate engine as Starblazer Adventures, in which you roll specialty D6s that have pluses, minuses, and blank spaces on them. Your character also has aspects in which you can invoke using a fate point. These fate points allow you to do things like re-roll the dice, add a +2 to your roll, or invoke a stunt that you can use to do special things. Your character has a set of skills that are range on a ladder from mediocre all the way up to legendary. And you would roll the dice, and you would take that roll and what your skill level is. I rolled 4 pluses, and so if I had a skill at superb, I would roll higher. I rolled higher than legendary. Legendary meaning that I really succeeded on that roll. In fact, I probably did something extraordinary that will be talked about for ages. If I choose at the beginning of my turn to invoke an aspect, I can add a +2 to my roll, spending a fate point, just like Benny's in Savage Worlds. And I can add that +2 to my roll. Or I can do a specialty stunt that allows me to do something that I wouldn't have been able to do otherwise. This supplement adds a fantasy world to that game. The world of Anglerre. My copy is actually signed by one of the authors. And this works just like Starblazer, has the same ladder of skills and the same aspects and stunts, fate points, and he uses the same status symbol for your physical stress and mental stress. In the back of this book, while this is purely written for you to run your adventure in the world of Anglerre, and it gives a lot of lore and knowledge about that world, it also includes a sandbox setting that will allow you to run your own style of adventure. You can also use this to create your own worlds or run a fantasy game in any world, including, say, you like a world from Dungeons and Dragons, or you like a world from a video game. Well, you can take that world and its lore, and you can run a game using the Fate engine with this supplement. It includes everything you need, including equipment. There's a campaign creation chapter. There's plot stress chapter. And then we got the world of Anglerre. And then there's even a bestiary in the back. And then there's the world of Anglerre in a smaller version of the map, and then there's the Hitherland kingdoms for something more sandboxy. And this is everything you need to run a fantasy game using the Fate engine, which is a very highly narrative, highly cinematic, fun engine to play with. It's one of my top 3 engines I love to use for games. I am currently running a Starblazer solo campaign right now, which is a lot of fun. And this would allow me to do a fantasy version of that game. I can't speak highly enough about the Fate engine, about Starblazer, and about Legends of Anglerre. I hope that all of you can enjoy this game as much as I have. I would give this game a 9 out of 10 as one of the best fantasy supplements I have ever read. I hope you all enjoy this. Thank you and goodbye.